There are reports that Harry Maguire is going to be starting this game.
Yes.
Also reports it's going to be a back four. Saka ahead of Foden. No Foden in the starting lineup, which means probably Sterling, obviously Kane. What do we think then? Gabby, if you were the England manager, God forbid, how would you start the game? Are you in agreement with those things that I just said there?
I would agree with everything, but Mason Mount, I wouldn't play. I'd play Phil Foden. I'd go extra attacking. I'd say Declan Rice, you just sit. You don't move from there. Bellingham, you can go and attack. Foden, you go and get on the ball, make things happen. I feel that England squad, Foden does need to start. But Sterling done so great in the last tournament last year in the Euros. So did Saka. Saka's probably my first name on the team sheet, to be honest.
What?
He's been in that good form for
I
Arsenal. I love how he plays, attacking, or run at players, can score goals as well. For me, he has to start on that right-hand side.
No major shocks for me, really. You can argue Foden, probably could have and should have been in the team at whose expense, maybe Mason Mount, maybe Raheem Sterling. But you're looking at somebody who effectively was one of England's player of the tournament in the Euros, last Euros. Yeah. Raheem Sterling has never let England down, has certainly never let Gareth down. So I can totally understand Gareth's thinking. But I would probably still have found a place for Phil Foden in my team.
If this is happening and it's a back four, I'm excited about this game.
Me too.
I want them to go out and be positive. I want them to do things that we know that those players can do, play with freedom, all that stuff. I can't wait to see Jude Bellingham. I've got a feeling I just want him to have a brilliant tournament.
Listen, we've seen him. I mean, I remember the 2 games Dortmund played against Rangers in particular. He was absolutely outstanding, Gabby. He's a fantastic talent. I love the kid, love watching him. And I think he's one of these guys you're looking to make a real name for himself at this World Cup. But he can get back to the fore. I mean, from a footballing point of view, I'm delighted to see Gareth go with 4. It's Iran they're playing. It's the USA. It's Wales. England are massive favourites, in my opinion, in all these games. And they should be dictating their own terms to these teams. So go and play an attack-minded team and go and win the game.
You're Harry Maguire. How are you going into this game mentally?
I'm just thinking to myself, I've done so well in tournaments previously for England. Going with that mind frame, don't do anything silly, don't try and complicate it. Sometimes he can take his time on the ball and get pressed and give it away. Just try and do everything you can right. Don't take any silly chances. Mm-hmm. If a striker's coming off into the hole, don't do anything silly and try and foul him early in the game and get a yellow card. Do everything simple, get a good performance under your belt, and he'll get confidence from that.
Again, I think it's a good game for Harry Maguire. I've said it's a good game for England. You and I were speaking as well, Gabby, and it's interesting. I think Gareth's got to play him.
Has to.
He's got to play him. Because if you don't play him and you go further into the tournament and all of a sudden you've got a Brazil or a France and then you think, right, I'll need to throw him in here, that's when he's really under pressure. He's playing in a game England should be fairly comfortable. So it's a good game for Harry Maguire and it's a good game to play a back 4.
It's tough, isn't it? Because it's a gamble whichever way you look at it, because this isn't Harry Maguire that had the run-up that he did previously to big tournaments. It's a Harry Maguire that has been left out of his Manchester United side despite being the captain. Other players coming in, he's been out with injury, he's been in and out of form as well and confidence. So it is a risk, but maybe you're right. Maybe the gamble to take is on the first game, see how he
100%.
is,
Exactly.
and then move on. So if he doesn't play well and if he does do something that gets England into trouble, do you drop him?
You better find it out immediately.
Yeah, you would do. Yeah. If he struggles in his first game and he makes mistakes that cost us goals, then you've got the option. Then can Ben White come in? You've got options Eric Dyer, Carl Walker. So I do think he will start, and hopefully he does well. But if he doesn't, I think he's going to get a big backlash.
I'm with you,
yeah,
Gabby. I really hope. I genuinely hope he does well. I mean, I think some of the criticism that's been levelled has been harsh, to say the least. I understand he's not been starting for Manchester United. I get that, so there's a question mark there. However, again, the opportunity to play him against in these these group stages is fine, because I still believe if you do make a mistake in the group stages, you've got a chance of getting away with it.
Yep.
You make a mistake in the latter stages against a France, a Brazil and an Argentina, your chances are far less.
Just one quick one before I go. I had a tweet from Nigel Adderley. We were talking about how you're getting out of work if you to watch the England game. And Nigel Adderley actually texted me and he said, my son's school have changed their timetables today to allow the kids to watch the England game.
Wow.
And so they should.
An understanding school, patriotic school.
Oh,
Thank
my
you,
kids
Nigel.
have the same. Yep.
I think that's what the Welsh schools they're doing, just about all of them, which is fantastic. That's the way it should be.